everybody! Oh, we're so excited about this. We love the Snappy Banter. Give us something great about working with Mindy and Emma. Give us a little nugget.
Oh, man. There's too much. There's too much. Mindy is the sweetest, smartest woman I've ever gotten the good luck to work with. She wrote an incredible script. Was an amazing producer on this. Starred in the movie. I mean, triple threat. And then Emma Thompson is, she's an international treasure. She's incredible and so fun and so cool. I don't think people realize how funny and cool Emma Thompson can be.
I like that.
Brother, you on more than one occasion played the kind of toxic white dude. And I'd hate to say this like a typecasting, but you keep accepting the role. What's up?
Hey, man, someone's got to tell this side of the story too. The privileged white jerk. You know, that's I'm carving out this niche.
Right. But I do love that you are part of these projects with strong female characters, strong women in front of the camera as well as behind the camera. Why was this kind of a no-brainer for you?
First of all, the script was it was funny. I got sent the script actually a couple years ago. It started off as a much bigger budget production, and it went through some changes and ended up going the indie film route. So when it came back to me, I was very excited that it still had some life. And I just found it to be such an honest, genuine story that had a wonderful message. But at the bottom line was that it was just funny.
Funny.
And it was the kind of thing that we all wanted to be part of.
You do funny so well. Let's talk about Veep. We can't believe it's ending. Dan Egan, give me one redeeming quality about Egan. Or what was the worst thing he did? If you had to pick one, I love this guy.
Oh my God. The worst thing he did. The worst thing he did was probably just show up in the pilot. I don't know. He's so awful.
Awful.
Yeah, it's bittersweet. You know, I'm still sort of washing Dan Egan off of me a little bit, but man, I
Keep a
miss.
little.
Yeah, right, just a smidge. I miss playing that jerk. He was a lot. He got to do and say all the things that you're never allowed to do and say.
Yeah.
I love Veep. You got to be so snappy on that set. Like, that dialogue is quick. I would never want to be the actor that messes up the line. And when I was we knew we were going to interview today, is it true you grew up with a stutter and acting is what kind of saved you from that?
Yeah, I did. I had a bit of a stutter. I was, you know, kind of just frenetic in general, probably, you know, a little bit of ADHD. And my grandmother, my dad's mother, who was an English professor at Syracuse University, sort of got me focused. She started getting me reading plays early on, and I really loved it. And she got me into some local productions up in Lake George. And it kind of saved me. Not only did it give me this wonderful focus as a young person, but I found that when I was speaking someone's written words, you know, I spoke more clearly, and I just sort of, it was a wonderful outlet. I give her all the credit because I don't know that I would have found it on my own.
That's awesome.
From one strong woman in your life to another, Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Yeah.
I loved the way, we've talked about this on more than one occasion, how everyone seemed to rally around her when she was dealing with her cancer treatments. When you guys saw her back on set for that first time for the last season, what was that like for everybody?
It was incredibly emotional. You know, we're very close as a cast. So the year that we took off, you know, we still saw each other quite a bit. And, you know, we gave Julia and her family, you know, an appropriate amount of space, but we would always sort of check in on her. And we saw her here and there. But that first day, that table read, the reunion table read for season 7, it was, first of all, we were happy to be back, you know, together and that the show was still going. But I mean, even bigger than that was the fact that we had our big sister back and she was healthy. And there were some tears. There were some tears. And then in true Julia fashion, once we dispensed with all the tears and the hugging, we got right back to work.
She's my idol. She really is.
Yeah.
You just celebrated your son's birthday. Scott and I want to talk about, is Disneyland the happiest place on earth? Because there's long lines.
Yeah, it's hot.
Is it a small world after all?
Other people's kids.
There's me. Space Mountain. Never too big for Space Mountain.
Never.
We had a great time. We loved it. Disneyland, it was my, so my 4-year-old, we took him when he was 3 as well, and he couldn't go on a lot of, there he is, there's Conrad right there. And then this year he could kind of go on everything, and it was just a blast. We had the best time. You know, I think he fell asleep in the car and was still mumbling about Star Wars and Darth Vader on the ride home and everything. It was really cute.
I love a sticky kid. If they're dirty and sticky at the end of the day,
yeah.
you're doing your job right.
Oh,
That's
I
the
think
thing.
you will love my kids.
I don't know.
To
Reed
you.
Scott, everybody.
Yes.
Late Night opens in New York and Los Angeles today and nationwide June 14th. Go check it out.
And we'll see you on Mark Cherry's new show, Why Women Kill, coming up this
right.
summer, so can't wait for that.
Indeed.
Great to see you, Reed.
If you love that video, you're going to love everything on the Access YouTube channel. So hit the subscribe button. You can thank me later. Hit it. Now.